Hello, this is Jacob Heller, and this is my capacity building plan for Homemade America. Homemade is a leading national nonprofit provider of housing for today's homeless. The organization builds and renovates multi-unit shelters for America's temporarily homeless families and individuals, more than 1 million of whom are children, while they rebuild their lives. Homemade has provided housing for more than 159,000 individuals who have been rendered temporarily homeless due to circumstances beyond their control, including abused children, victims of domestic violence, at-risk teens, victims of natural disasters and other catastrophes. Homemade teams with the building associations and local businesses who provide resources needed to build or renovate buildings throughout the country. Although I am only volunteering at Homemade, I have found a lot of the responsibilities of the local chapters relies with finding appropriate partners who can afford to fund the building project or donate resources. The process of building a homemade housing project begins with identifying a local business association to establish a local chapter within a community. Next, a local homeless service agency is selected and determines what particular need, possibly abused children, disabled veterans, or homeless people living with HIV or AIDS, requires housing assistance. This whole process feels a bit drawn out, and for the purpose of this capacity building plan, I feel that Homemade could start raising more funds in order to take more of the responsibility of building new homes for homelessness into their own hands. The objectives are increase fundraising capabilities, which can include increasing awareness of the organization and increasing the number of charitable events, increase advocacy to decrease homelessness in the country, and increase the number of employees or volunteers with experience in the construction industry for building new homes. By increasing the fundraising capabilities, Homemade can take on more hands-on approach to building more homes and shelters. The way it's set up now, Homemade relies heavily on local businesses and building companies to take on a heavy load to building new homes. If they can increase funding, they can take on some of this load themselves. Also, with an increase in advocacy, the organization can attempt to reduce homeless families in our country, which can raise awareness of the organization, which in turn can result in greater funding from foundations, individuals, or the government.